Whoop, whoop. Shaz got in here first. Hello, everybody on the live. Hello. Hello, everybody on the replay. Thank you so much for dropping by. So, going to be using the stamped one sheet wonder that I created last night. Super fun. I really enjoyed myself last night. It was kind of upbeat. The chat was flowing. And you guys seem to be having a good time reminiscing about Sean Connery and others. So, there we go. Hi Shaz, hi Linda, great to see you. Hi Janine, Mindy, Cindy. Oh, that just rolls. I mean, why is it that sometimes my chat just creates natural poetry? You guys. Mindy, Cindy, Linda, and the three other lurkers. I love it. Who else is on here now? Cindy, Fox Taylor. Oh no, that was the other Cindy. That was Cindy who I said hello to. Hi Jocelyn, Nikki. Hi Joanna. Hi Georgiana, Bob. Heidi Solinsky, yay! So, do me a favour, do me a quick favour. Please go invite a friend to come join you. You know, you might have a friend that may enjoy this. Someone who likes bees. We're doing the bee thing today. So, hello Sally Jo, Happy New Year to you. Hi Cindy, great to see you. All right, I'm just going to get down and get on with it because we've got a lot to get through today. So yesterday I stamped this. Then we have got a little bit of a plan. I left it on my desk like I said I would. And just a few minutes ago before I came live, I was doing some die cutting using the Queen Bee dies and cut out various shapes and realised that the wings are there, but they go on a full body like that, which looks cool, but I don't know, I feel it needs some stamping on there. So I'm going to get the Stamparatus out and just re-show you that technique of how to stamp onto pre-cut die cuts. All right, because generally the rule with the whole die cutting thing is that you stamp your image, then you die cut it out. But then what happens if you've already done it? All right, so I'm going to solve that problem for you in a minute. Then I cut out some of the really pretty labels. They're stitched. Loving the whole stitched thing. Long may that continue. Then gorgeous kind of greenery. This is just so on trend at the moment. May and I have been really enjoying watching Wednesday on Netflix at the moment, and I noticed that there was a bee in the motif of the credits, or the opening scene credits, and kind of a bit popular recently with not Versace, who's used the bee recently? Is it Dior? So yeah, very kind of on trend. So we'll have a play with that. So I cut out a few bees in the green. I cut out some little ones in the yellow. Cut out some of those little cute hive things. Not quite sure how I'm going to use those. And some of the flowers. So we've got the, oh, and I've got a rogue little bead here. All right, just going to get rid of you because I don't actually need you right now. Sorry, beady thing. Right, so just going to pop those to the side for a sec. There we go. And look at my plan of action. So here I did have a little bit of a plan. So let's do the simplest one first. Going to make a slimline card. And I'm planning to make it out of half the sheets of our A4. So our A4 is just longer than 11 inches. So I will tell you the actual measurements in centimetres and inches, so it's up to you if you want to go ahead and make this size card, but you can kind of tweak it for your own sizing that you guys have. So I'm going to actually cut this at, I'm going to score at 6.5 centimetres. Is that right? No, did that wrong. Start again. I'm going to score this at 7 centimetres. What am I saying? Score at 7 and cut at 14. And I'm going to leave that hole. Now, on my original plan here, I think I've given myself 6 centimetres. I'm sort of just looking at my little plan thing here. But I think I'm going to actually give myself a little bit more than that so that I get a really fine border all the way around. I think that would look really nice, very classy. So I'm going to cut that at 6.5 centimetres. Not sure if I've got a screenshot of this, but never mind, I can go back and check. And cut this then at, take 0.5 centimetre off there, so that we've got a really nice border. Oh, excuse me, excuse my... That's Glenna saying, I'm coming! Messaging me. That's so hilarious. Hello, Susan. Hello, Marilyn. Hello. Who else has just arrived? Lisa. And who else is enjoying Wednesday? Loved Wednesday. Oh, brilliant. Has anyone said hi? Hi. Hey, anyone who said hi to me. Working on mass card making. There we go. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Bob. And anyone else? Hope we see last night's paper. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're using last night's paper, Marilyn. Okay, so I just think that's just so pretty. It probably doesn't need much else. However, I'm going to do a bit of auditioning with some of those nice die cuts that I did, because I did think, I wondered if this... Ooh, I know I'm covering up a bit of that flower, but I did, after I made this last night, I did struggle with the amount of the dark leaves in there. And actually, I think I quite like that there. And what about having either a little bee in the middle, like that, a little popped up bee, maybe a little bit of ribbon through there. I wonder if I've got some nice... Oh, I'm seriously lacking in the ribbon department at the moment. I need to do a bit of shopping, I think. Although I do have... Look at this. This is a retired bit of ribbon. But I quite like that. Gives it a touch of class, doesn't it? I normally wouldn't put gold with yellow, but I don't know. I think it looks all right. I'm just going to go for it, you know, because sometimes I could just spend so long faffing around trying to decide, oh, is that better than this and whatever. And you know what? Sometimes good enough is just enough. So, because I don't think the person who's going to receive this card is going to get also critical. Well, I hope they're not anyway. So I'll just try to find a glue that is fairly full. Hi, Caroline. Stepping away from the keyboard to put chicken in the oven. Be right back. Excellent. Ooh, roast chicken. Yum, yum. Well, tonight we had... Well, I need to back it up a bit. Yesterday I was passing our local butchers and thought, I'll just pop in there. Saves me having to go all the way to the supermarket, because we don't have any kind of little supermarkets in our main town anymore. We used to have a couple that were really handy, but they've recently closed. And so when I'm actually in the sort of like main bit of my town now, if I want to go and get supplies for dinner, I have to kind of like go out and then come back in. Yes, there's a new catalogue, Heidi Selinsky, and I videoed a catalogue walkthrough last night, if you want to go and check that out. Yep. Yeah, the bees are new. The bees are new. So I'm thinking I'm going to use some 3 dimensionals to raise that up a little bit. But I think a cute little bee. Now, the thing I've got to decide is, do I want the ribbon underneath the label, like that, or do I want it underneath the bee? Oh, I know what I could do. I'm going to get the stamp set, which I have here, and I could use this texture here just to put a bit of texture on that label, couldn't I? Good thinking, Batman. Put that on there. Grab the shaded spruce. Hello, Janice. I'm cuddling with the cat on the sofa after taking a tumble down the stairs. Oh, Joanna. Oh, I hope you didn't hurt your back. Oh, Joanna, be careful, my love. Hi, Lashira. Susan's been cutting out some leaves today to use on some of her one sheet wonder. Brilliant. Good, good. Okay, there we go. That makes that label a little bit more interesting. It's going to dry. It's going to dry. It's not going to be as dark as that. Don't worry. I'm channeling Linda right now. Linda's always saying that to me. Linda Yamakodo. She's always saying, don't worry. It will settle. Right. So I think that will be fine. Just like that. With that on top. And I know I am covering a bit of that gorgeous flower, but I've got plenty of this paper to celebrate that gorgeous flower, so I'm not going to over worry about it. Just want to get it made. Oh no, hold on. No, I don't like that. Hold on a sec. I just need to cut this. I didn't like the fact the angle was going like that. I wanted it like that. It's funny, isn't it, the little things we get pedantic about. What things do you guys get pedantic about when you're card making, like maybe with placement or I don't know, yeah, stuff like that. We all have our little whims, don't we? Or certain little ways of doing it, and it doesn't mean that someone else's way is right or wrong or whatever. It just, you know, we all have our little, is the word foibles? We all have our little, no, foibles is things wrong with us. It's not something that's wrong with us. It's just our little quirks, our little routines, little methods of doing things. Like I love, who watches Elementary Crafting? She's one in my team, and she uses her tweezers a lot to handle paper. I love the way she does it, and it's clear that she's been doing it for such a long time. It's just like the tweezers are part of her hands, the way she moves with them. It's amazing. Stamping straight, yes. Yeah, either you stamp it straight or you do it deliberately on a jaunty angle, as I say. Okay, happy little bee. Hey, Glenn has arrived. Hello. Oh, and Lisa Hartman, you here now? Oh, and Elisa A. Oh, didn't spot that one. Hi, Kay. Loads of people in the house. Lisa Attlee. Ah, got a Lisa A and a Lisa H. Brilliant. Hi, Monica. Oh, Caroline hurt herself as well. Oh, my word. You lot. I'm going to come wrap you up all in cotton wool. Well, I think that's just very sweet and delightful. It's just a very simple way of finishing a card. Though I'm not happy with the length of this ribbon now. I want to shorten this. I'm just going to shorten these out a bit. Although it is tricky once it's stuck down. Because like fabric just has its own mind, doesn't it? Okay, that's better. I didn't like the ratio of the ribbon. Da, da, da. Oh, that was 12 years ago. Oh, that's all right. That's okay. I just can't put a sentiment in the middle of a card. Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, I'm with you there, actually. Yeah. Yeah, probably similar. I'm sure I have done it, but I don't do it that often. Right, there we go. Cute little bee. Could maybe put a little embellishment on him. I have got some new ones. Anyway, I'm going to put him away for a minute. Right, next one. So, I've used that panel. We've still got all these to use now. So I was thinking of using these maybe for that card. These are the decal edged rectangles. Maybe I'll use that for the border. Okay, so I think I can cut that out with that. And I wonder if, because sometimes you can cut halfway and then you can flip it and then cut the other way. I wonder if I can do that with this. Ooh. Okay, let me just have a think. Right, and then I want to cut 3 sections. Yeah, I wonder if the stitched rectangles are a slightly different ratio. Although I'm looking at these oval frames now, going, ooh, could I cut some ovals? Ooh, okay, right, I know what. Let's just get this cut up. So that's going to be, that's fine. So I've done that 16.5. So that's going to be, so I just got to do some maths here. So that's 10, that would have been 10 centimetres to there. Okay, yeah. Just check that cut out there. Yep. All right, so I'm on the next section now. So I'm going to cut that at 10 centimetres. And let's audition where to cut out. I think that might be quite nice. Oop. So I've got to cut these all into 7 centimetre sections. So that's approximately 2 3/4 centimetres. So 7 and 7. Ooh, that's so close, but let me just see if one of these are a little bit thicker than that. That is really close. So close that I may have to put some washi tape on there to make sure it cuts. Oh, actually, if I slightly angle it, will that help? No. Oh, I didn't check that 7 centimetres was going to work for me. Maybe I'll do it for something else. Right, rectangles. Bear with, sucker for my rectangles. Put me in one of the big packs. Oh, where are they? Oh. Ooh, I found my scalloped rectangles. These are cute. Oh, that's nice. Right, might use that on that one. That could work. Just going to grab my cut and emboss machine. Hi, Mary. how are you doing today? So the scalloped rectangles come from a set called Scalloped Contours dies. Well, it's a really good classic one. Look, it's got that really lovely stitch detail to it. Really pretty. Right, so with this one, oh sorry, can't see it. I want to try and cut as much of that rose. I want as much of that rose as possible. So I'm pushing that right down into there. Now while my machine's out, I'm thinking I want to emboss some yellow cardstock because I can just imagine these having a bit of a green frame around them, but then being put onto yellow cardstock. So I'm going to get some Daffodil Delight card out very quickly. See if I can do it balanced on top of my machine here. Cut it out. So that I'll have some yellow matting layers. Oh, excuse me while I just go off screen for a second, because it's easier to do it off screen. Who else has just come in here? Hi Jodie. Lovely to see you. Okay, right, let's get some embossing folders out. I love that floral, gotta use it. You know what, I'll do 4. Do that one. Oh, gotta do the hive one, of course, because, you know, we're dealing with some bumblebees. So when you're using the 3D embossing folders, you need the grey plate with the number 1 plate. Hi Nessa! Okay, 1. I love how embossing is just such a simple way of adding texture to paper, but in a really beautifully subtle way. It's just always so gorgeous, isn't it? Do this one. Now this one, because it's not a 3D one, this one needs a sandwich. Sandwich, love a sandwich. Ooh, what's your favourite sandwiches actually? I've not known the text to be so quiet for a minute. Ha ha ha. Oh, they're all concentrating, that's what it is. They're all, you know, on tenterhooks. Right, 1, 2, 3. I'm sure I had another one. There it is. And I thought the music notes would be nice for the next one. Oh, did I? Oh, no, I didn't do the music notes. Oh, the canvas instead. All right, no, tell a lie. I was thinking music notes and then I put it away, so never mind. We'll go with this one. Yes, come on guys. Favourite sandwiches, sandwich fillings. I love a coronation chicken, and I know that's very British. So coronation chicken is basically like poached chicken with mayo and like a curry sauce, or not curry sauce, a curry spices in it, with sometimes you get chopped you get almonds, sometimes you get grapes, what else sometimes we get in it, raisins, some sort of something sweet, fruity in it, on a rye bread maybe, or granary bread with salted butter and some onion chutney. Love it. Right, I've got this scrap of green, and I'm thinking I might just use that to cut myself a little border for that one. This one, a little bit more complicated. I'm wondering if I can find something that will... Ooh, yeah, that one will fit. Okay, let's take you out for that one. I'm sure I had another one somewhere. I had three, didn't I? 1, 2. Oh, there you are. That one. Oh, if I trim that one down, that one would be good for that one. Right. Oh, I've got a spare bit of... So this is a shaded spruce that I'm using at the moment. And I'm using shaded spruce because that was the green that I used in the stamping. Right. Let's see. Get 2 out of this. Please let me get 2. Oh. I have to go over my score line. I'll try and disguise it later. Do you remember I did that score by accident? I don't want to waste the card, so I'm just going to do it. Rare roast beef with avocado, tomato and mayo. Oh, that sounds amazing. Egg, cheese and onion. That's simple as is, you know. Fab. Now, did I decide if one of these would fit? I wonder if it's worth me trying to cut that out. You know, while I'm here. Right, move you aside a sec. Bring you back. Oh yeah, I could eat anything with avocado in it. I was watching, my husband likes to watch a film critic called Mark Commode. And they were doing kind of like best of 2022 interviews with him and, oh, what's the name of that other DJ? I can't remember his name now. Anyway, they were talking about avocado, and I was shouting at Mark Commode because he was like, I don't get avocado. I mean, you know, what is it meant to be like? What sort of texture is it meant to be? And I was just like, oh my goodness, you clearly haven't eaten like a good avocado. Like a, I mean, they here in the UK they tend to say like the Hass avocados are the best. Are they the Middle Eastern ones? But yeah, this guy was going on about this avocado and he's like, oh, I don't like it. And I was like, no, you can't say that. And then the other guy who's interviewing was like, oh, you can't beat smashed avocado on you know, soda bread with lime juice. And I was like, oh, I was just like dribbling at that point. I decided not to get the boho blue mini stamping cut. I can get the white one anytime. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, the blue one is cute. You've never tasted avocado? Ah, oh, it's yum. But yeah, you've got to make sure it's just the right ripeness. You can't, yeah, you've got to make sure it's right. So this is the one that I was going to trim down because it's not quite the right size. Oh no, it was that one that I was going to put that scallop on. There we go. And then this is for this one. Just about. Okay. Just going to shuffle my dies over there for a second. Right, let's do some auditioning. So these are very bright, aren't they? I was wondering if that one could take a bee on it. This needs a trim. I'm going to do the old nail trick with this one. So what I'm doing is I'm placing my panel on there and I'm lining it up so I can see that I've got a margin at the top and the side and the bottom that I'm happy with. And then I'm coming, look, I've got green on my finger already. I'm coming in here and I'm just going to stick my nail there, like so, for where to cut it. Don't always need a ruler when you're card making. Just judge it with your eye. Okay. Brilliant. And that's then the perfect size for that. Right, I was going to show you this little technique with the Stamparatus. I'm just going to grab that out. Oh, it's already got a plate in it. Right, so my dilemma is I've already pre-cut my bee. So I'd actually thrown this in the bin, but I rescued it. So what I'm going to do is get my magnets here. And I'm going to very carefully hold that down quite firmly, like so. Oh no, I think yeah. Before I do that, I'm going to get a bit of grid paper to put inside. Sorry, grid paper to put inside. I realised I said that away from the mic. Right, start again. Right, when you pick these magnets up, you've got to try and make sure that they don't go together. So I've got them in separate hands. Deliberately in separate hands. Actually, I'll tell you what, it's just easier to do that to start off with. Right, then you get your bee stamp. Da, 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 and you place it on your Stamparatus. Oops, there we go. Like so. And I do want it to show up. So let me just have a check if that shaded spruce. Oh yeah, it does show up still. Okay. But I might just up the green a little bit, make it slightly darker. So I'm going to use Evening Evergreen because that's slightly darker than shaded spruce. I don't want it to be black, but I do want it to be a good shade that's going to show up. So I'm just inking up my busy bee there. I'm going to stamp it down on the scrap paper. Oh, did I just, oh, I didn't press down properly, that's why. Right, so my bee is now stamped. So then what I'm going to do is place my template over the bee, like so, in an optimum position. Then have it held down with the magnets. Then I'm going to, oh, where's my bee gone? I've got two to stamp. then what you do is you pop your bee in there. So who has a stamp positioning tool and who actually uses it? And you do the finger dance. Oh, what's that ABBA song that starts like that? Stamparatus will be ordered before new order. Have feeling everything will jump in price. Okay, yeah, that's a fair point. Me, yes and yes, says Monica. Oh, missed a bit. And the beauty of the Stamparatus is you can go back in, give it another shove, and it's done. Right, so let's check. Ta-da! Perfectly stamped. So this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to put the wings over the top of my wee butterfly. Bee, I'm so used to saying butterfly. Oh, look at that. I love it now. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm going to be really cheeky and see what it looks like with a flower in the middle. I can't resist a flower. For years I used to put flowers in the middle of butterflies. And now I've got a flower in the middle of a bee because I can, because I want to, and it's my card. I'm being a petulant child. How cute. I mean, look. We've already got flowers on the bee. We've already got them there. So please don't be telling me I can't do it. Right, let's do this one more time. I know you're not telling me I can't do it. But I love flowers. Flowers make the world go round, the world go round. So stamp, 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 put the ink on the butterfly. And don't worry if you do get, normally I say, oh, be careful, don't get ink everywhere. But when you're using a stamp positioning tool like the Stamparatus, it doesn't actually matter, because what you're doing is you're placing pressure on the stamp itself. And for some reason, very, 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 very rarely you will get a halo. So there we go. A little bit more there. Da da da. There's my bee. Right, let's stick you aside for the moment and come back to my card. I do need to cut some card bases at some point, but maybe we'll do that in a sec. So which was the one that I wanted to do the bee on? Oh, this one here. Right. Set you aside for a sec. So I thought that one there. Now I'm wondering if the bee would actually look better that way round. There's a lot of green there though, it's clashing. Okay, let's... That one might be better. Gonna change my mind, because there was so much green in the background that the bee just wasn't standing out. So this one is a little bit better. There we go. You can always colour legs yellow for pollen. Oh, yes. What a great idea. All right, I still want this one though. Right, let's just do it. Let's do it. Can you ink it twice, Ruth? Yes, of course. What with the Stamparatus? Yes. If you feel that you don't get a good enough impression, you can go back in, re-ink, then you can stamp again, as long as you make sure nothing's moved. And that's why it's imperative that you use the magnets to hold everything in place, because any slight change, any slight movement kind of makes it not worthwhile then. So, giving that a little bit of an extra good press, because it's so textured, this embossed panel. Put a little bit of glue on there. The glue that I'm using is Tombow what's it called? Tombow Mono Liquid Glue. Multi. I don't know. Anyway, it's quite good because you've got a bit of wiggle room, a bit of time just to wiggle things around before it sets completely. Hi Wendy. Hi Brenton. Right, then my bee. I just curl him up a bit. I think we need a little bit of wink or something just to lighten that. Oh, I've had an idea. I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm not going to do wink. I'm going to do something else. Okay. I've got the fine tip glue pen sitting right in front of me. So I think I'm going to use a bit of that in a sec. Oh, come on, off my finger. Isn't it apt we've got these hexagonal dimensionals as well? You know, hexagons are the bestigons. If you haven't watched the YouTube video called Hexagons Are the Bestigons, please do. My daughter loves it. She watches it a few times. Has watched it a few times, rather. It's all about why hexagons are just like the optimum shape ever. Right, marvellous. I think you could go on there. Do I want a little hexagon bestigon? I could do that as my central little point there. And then little flower, maybe. Or shall I just do the flower? I love how it gets embossed as well when it goes through the machine. So cute. Oh, what's happened? Sam finally got his cast off his leg, and today his sister fell from a high rope swing. Oh no. Oh my goodness, but she's okay. They checked her out, obviously. She's all right. Good. Oh, that must have been scary. I think I will try a little bit of wink on the wings because, you know. Oh, is this the one that's running out? Come on. Come on. Right. Ooh, fun went. But will it fit the roof rack on? Oh, yes. Well, Wendy's there. Now, Wendy messaged me earlier and said that Wendy, you said that the paper shell was full, but was that including mine? Because I'm happy to give my spot up if someone else wants it. I'd rather do that than, because I can order stuff for myself. Caroline, you can have mine. Yeah, Wendy, do you want to pop up your email address and Wendy and Caroline can email you? Or you can invoice Caroline. Or let her know what the price is and then she can decide. Honestly, it's fine. I don't mind giving up mine. Yes, it's Wendy in the chat. Woo's Creations. Right. I want a little gem or something to go in the middle of that. So let's get the crystals. Yeah, I took a place to help Wendy out, but if someone else wants it, they can have it. Yeah, woo's Wendy. Yay. Isn't that adorable? I love that. Right, just going to put, see if I can do this. Just put a little blob on each of the little centres of the flowers there. Don't know if this is going to pick it up. Oh yeah, look, you can see it. You see that? How cool. I'll just do some blobs just on this on here as well. I love it. Oh man, this always flummoxes me. Getting this back on. I need my other glasses. Oh, it's painful to watch, isn't it? Right. I'm going to set that aside to dry. Right, you can go there. Right, next one. This one might come together a bit quicker because I think that the design that I've ended up cutting out here is so pretty that I don't actually really want to add too much more to this. So let's get it stuck down and then decide what else we're going to put on it. Oh yeah, no, I really don't mind. I was kind of helping Wendy out to kind of so that she wasn't left with a share that she didn't want, but it makes more sense for someone else to have it than me. Thank you, Susan. Oh, yes, we were late last night, weren't we, Nessa? Oh, that was a late one. Yeah. Night night, Ness. Rest well. Yeah, I'm wondering if a little bee. So I'm going to, in Audition, I've got a green bee. I know you don't get green bees, but it's, you know, it's like a silhouette. That's the way I'm thinking of it. Little green bee. Ooh, where have you gone there? Right, and then I've also got, I could put a sentiment on it. Not sure. I just quite liked. I just think that is so pretty. It doesn't really need anything else. Possibly maybe just a sentiment stamped directly on would be fine. Little bee there. I don't think it needs it. You know what, I'm just going to leave it because I'm not feeling it. Right, leave that for a second. Let's work on this one. Ooh, got a choice of the florals here now. There's that. Florals or ferns? So I quite like, that's quite nice, isn't it? I might elongate that. make it longer. Cut it in half. I'm sure I'm going to end up actually with a little strip that I could use on this. That one could have a little bee on it. Right, yeah, because look, this one was going to get cut there, and I'm going to end up with a strip. So let's do that. I cut that at 10. I'll do that at 10 and 14.35. That's one nice card front there. And then I could use this strip for see, I'm deliberately putting the bee over that dark green patch because I think it works. Got these spare little green bits as well. Sure, I've got another one somewhere. Hi, Barbara Celeste. Bees naked without any stripes, lol. Yeah. Yes. That's cute. I like that. Yellow on green is nice. The one sheet wonder on that card makes the card no embellishments needed. Yes. What, are you talking about this one or the other one? I almost feel this one doesn't really need much either. Okay, right. I know what. I know this one works, so I'm going to go with this one first. No, that's the one that doesn't work. Right, so to make sure I get this stuck on parallel, I'm just using the grid paper and I'm putting my card matting layer on the grid paper aligned. No, it's probably easier if I put the glue on here. And then I'll put some glue across here, like so. Again, because it's textured, that's why I'm adding a bit extra. So just hold that down. And then I want to align this with my grid. So that tells me it's all nice and straight. Then I can just flip it over and cut that off. Night Wind! Can you lay the yellow bee on the green bee silhouette? Yes, I could do that. That might work. Right, while that glue is still a little bit wet, I'm just going to quickly pop that in under there. That one under there. stick. Come on. And the wings can go on. Keep trying that hexagon out. I might just use it for, have I got 2 of them? Could use those as a bit of an embellishment actually, just have random. Right, what did you say? Put the green on the yellow, or put the yellow on the green? Yeah, it does make it stand out a little bit better, doesn't it? Just having a little play there. Right, let's go back to these flowers. Stick that on there. The other thing that's quite cute, when those hexagons get cut out, you end up with these little tiny hexagon, like little sprinkles, which is quite cute. Let me show you them. Look, tiny little hexagon sprinkles there. You can literally pick them up with a bit of spit. Lick, sorry, lick, not spit. There we go. Got chicken with carrots, onions, potatoes, garlic, pepper, all roasted together. Oh, yum. The yellow and green remind me of Girl Scout, Girl Guide colours. Oh, yes. Very much so. Pop a bit of wink on there. Let's do a winky stripe across there. Very subtle little stripe. Cute. Right. This is the one that's slightly flummoxing me. Sometimes when you get a bit flummoxed, just move things around, change it up, have a look at it in a different way, and you may find a happier spot. It's interesting. I'm not sure if I like it. It's just a bit different. Don't know if I need that. There's a lot going on. And it's kind of another of those ones which I think just looks lovely as it is, to be honest. So let's just stick it down and we'll decide in a second. Mini iced fingers. Oh, like the little, oh, I know. So iced fingers in the UK are kind of like a bready, not quite as sweet as a donut. They're more like a sweet yeasted bread, a sweet bread. and they usually come in packs about this long and this wide, but they're like just little fingers of dough of bread, and then they have icing on them, so you can get mini ones. That's so cool. Right, I'm going to leave that one for a sec. I'm not kind of figuring out what to do with that one. Right, I did have a little piece left, didn't I? I have that one. Oh, there it is. That one and that one. So this one has got kind of less of that big red flower on it, hasn't it? So I don't know, it might take a little label a bit easier. Maybe with a little stamp sentiment or something there. And I'm wondering if, I was going to say yellow on yellow. I haven't actually tried it with the pink. I don't know if that would be a little bit over the top, a bit bright. I'll try some Melon Mambo. I mean, it will be crazy bright, but it'll be fun. Whew. Yeah, it's not as airy as a Twinkie, but yes, yeah. Or are you talking about what? Lady's fingers. See, what we call lady's fingers here, I think, someone correct me if I'm wrong, are those like hard, dry things that you make trifle with. But as I don't really like trifle, I just like eating them straight. I like them hard. Yeah, see, I think the sentiment can go there because, as I said earlier, I was a bit disappointed with what I did with the leaves yesterday with the dark green. So by popping the sentiment there, it looks like the flowers are coming from behind the sentiment, and I've got a lighter leaf there, so that's not so problematic. I almost want to hide that where those leaves there, but see, this is where Susan Lavassa, the awesome Susan Lavassa, hello if you're watching, Susan, she was so good at her sort of putting on those final embellishments. We miss you, Sue. Sue's sadly not a demonstrator anymore. Spending time with her, caring for her parents. But she was so masterful at the old embellishments. So I think I could put a pink butterfly there. That's what I would like to do. When I think of lady's fingers, I think of a cookie with filling. Oh, okay. I just made a tiramisu with lady's fingers. Ah, there we go. I'll put a tiny blob of glue on the back of that leaf there. Get my tool just to hold it down for a second. Get some dimensionals on this. Good old Mary Berry. I use her recipe for lemon drizzle. It's very good. Here we are discussing food again. Oh, Glenn. In heaven, you'll be able to eat as much as you want, Glenn. Right. What about, do I want some of these? Ooh, I quite like that. Okay. See, because the paper is so busy, it is actually really difficult to embellish such a busy paper because it's so nice and it doesn't really need much. But any embellishment you do decide to do, it's got to be really high contrast. That's why I've gone with that green. Right. I think I'll do another embossed panel here. Cut that down, ready to emboss, and I'll get my machine back again because I want to cut out a butterfly to go on there. Okay. And then I guess that could be mounted onto there. No, I don't know if I like that. That different yellow. It's a bit more sensible, isn't it? That one can be used for that one. Okay. Right, let's get the machine back. What time are we on? Oh, we're over an hour already. Yikes. Love the pink card. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get the notes embossing folders back. So I really did want it. Because really, flowers and music do go together, don't they? You know, I'm talking romantic arts, music, flowers, poetry, all that. Are the black dimensionals you use thinner than the regular size? No, they're not thinner. No, they're the same. It's the same width as the white ones. Let's just do a bit of a crushed curry border around that as well. Now, I'm sure I've got an edge that I could use for one of these. I think I'll cut it with that one. Get rid of you for a sec. Bring that back on. Now, what colour butterfly did I say I was going to do? Maybe pink, but while this yellow is on here, I think I'll cut a yellow butterfly as well. Just got to find it now. Oh, there we are. Being a cheapskate, why not colour white with black felt tip? Yeah, could do. Night night, Lashira. Oh, refresh your pages. If it's saying the wrong number, if you're that worried about it. Right, so that one's going to go. I'm going to trim that down to go on there. And let's have a look and see what these butterflies look like. Okay, just going to see if I've got some Melon Mambo scrap. Oh, no. Okay. I'll have to cut into this one. While I'm here, may as well cut a rectangle as well. Sometimes it's worth, when you've got your die cutting machine out and you've got some colours and you've got some dies, cut some extra ones. You know, especially when it's images that you know that you use often. Anyway, while you're at it, because it will save you a few minutes another day. Oh, I need to run that butterfly an extra time. It's not quite doing it. Sometimes you do have to run them through a few times, especially these really detailed dies. There we go, that's better. So this, I'm using the brush, extra brush thing that goes on your take your pick tool. That's really useful for getting those little pesky bits out. There we go, beautiful. Do some there. Right, put my butterflies away before I lose them. Ugh, what's I doing? Oh no, that was the bit I needed. Right. So that one, it's going to have that with that. So I just need to cut that down. So let's figure out what this actually measures. So that's kind of like, oh, sort of 6.5-ish. So let's take that down to 6. That's 10. Take that down to 9. Lovely. I think that would actually just suit a really nice pink butterfly. Let's see what the yellow looks like. So the yellow looks much more subtle. Let's get you guys back down again. There we go. What do you think, yellow or pink? Bring this one back in. Same again, yellow or pink? Oh no, pink looks a bit weird on there. I think it needs the brightness there. Can you offset the yellow on the pink? With that one, yes, I think I could. I'll see what it looks like. Oh, you like the pink? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's just, to my eye, they're just so similar in terms of the depth of colour. It just jars for me. But if I'd gone for maybe a brighter yellow, or sorry, a brighter pink, like polished pink or something, I would have been happier with it. Right, so yes, you can have the yellow sitting on top of the pink like that. Or we could have the pink sitting on top of the yellow, which I kind of feel I should do, seeing as I disappointed some of you by going with the yellow on the other one. And actually, if we move it up there, we allow that pink to sing a little bit more. So just be aware of that, especially when you're cutting up your Stamp One Sheet Wonders. They're a kind of strange beast. You can find some really sort of lovely pockets, but sometimes if you've got just that little bit of one colour on it, you need to kind of balance it out with using the colour somewhere else on the card. Oh yes, that's true. Oh no, have I got this the right way around? Yes, I think I have. That's right, Susan. Good point. There's a new stamp set in the mini catalogue that has music notes with it and like piano keys. I like that. Just going to hold that for a sec. The yellow is there, but it's very subtle. No. Very, very subtle. I love embossing folders, just saying. Yeah. Now, I'm wondering whether just to bring on my little yellow, see my little yellow things there? I could have those as little centres for these little flowers here, couldn't I? They're like little paper sequins almost. Being a pain though. Right, stay there. Stay, stay. Put a bit of wing cover on there. A little bit of wink on the edges. Get some gemmage. Oh, I have to say a huge thank you to you guys who has been sending me Christmas cards. They are slowly arriving at my house. We've had quite a few postal strikes in the UK, and we've also had train strikes, so that has affected a lot of our postal services. So they're still coming through, and I know I said I was going to do a video of my front room, and I will before I pack all my Christmas decorations away. I've still got them up. Traditionally they go down on the 6th, but I think it's going to be beyond the 6th. I'm enjoying them, so they're going to stay up. Oh, I've got to put a bit of wink on its antenna, haven't I? There we go. Pretty, 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 pretty. Yes, the music notes just work really well, don't they? Love it. Okay, so let's just put a little gem on this one. I love these iridescent gems. They come in 3 sizes and they work with pretty much every colour because they are iridescent, so they just work fabulously well. Go on, move over. All right, that's it. Move over, darling. Cute. Right, got to finish off. So got this one that needs to go on a base, and I have got a spare yellow one here, so could just do yellow on yellow for that one. Or should I do yellow on? Maybe do yellow on yellow for that one. So this is the one that I did earlier. Those of you who've joined more recently, this was the first one that I completed. And my glue dots, it's not glue dots, my fine tip glue pen little dots are probably still drying, so I'm not going to even attempt to touch those right now. Oh, no, I touched it and it's fine. Okay. All right, there we go. That's that one. Yes, I agree, Janine. And some of my Christmas decorations are what I would call winter decorations. They've got, like, you know, snowflakes and stuff up. So, and it still feels very much wintry here. And mine went up late. So I'm going to enjoy them. Right, I have got a bit of pear pizzazz here, and I'm wondering if a softer green would work. No, it doesn't, because it's a different type of green. Okay, let's try a bit of Coastal Cabana, because there is coastal in the stamping. Oh no, ugh. Ugh. You know when you do something and go, ooh, no. Ugh, no, no, no. No, let's go back to the shaded spruce. Oh, Shaz, no, you don't need to take them down. No, unless they're in the way. I mean, the benefit of me not having a tree this year is I don't actually feel that much pressure to put stuff away because they're not in the way. They're just making my house feel cosy. So, yeah, that's better. See this one. Yeah, that one's fine. That one's fine. Right, let me just cut one more. Where's my green gone? I thought I'd run out of shaded spruce earlier, but I found my pack on the other side of the room. Because I had intended on doing a wreath making workshop over Christmas with my local craft place, but we didn't have enough people book on it, so I had prepped a basket of things to take, but I didn't end up using them, so this shaded spruce was in there. Right, let's get these stuck down and let's go home to bed. I know you lot are already home. I have some lighted garlands creating a cosy glow, and my outside tree has lights that will stay on until winter gloom is over. Oh, lovely. I love that. Yeah, a girlfriend of mine, she always gives me some greenery to put up in my house or outside, and usually got holly berries and ivy and stuff like that, so that's hanging outside my house still, and it's still quite fresh because it's quite cold. So, oh, nice, Nicole. Oh, first time in what, 51 years you didn't have 54 years you didn't have a tree. Oh. Already in bed with the steam chips on. We won't wake him up, Shaz. I won't shout too loud. I know I have to prod my husband. Last week when we were sharing a room with my daughter, I felt so sorry for her. She was trying to get to sleep and I just had to keep prodding Tom. Right, that's that one. Get in there, get in there. I'm sure I ended up with, did I end up with a tiny, oh, you know, I used it. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Did I have a tiny bit left over? I've got a couple of tiny little squares that would make good little inchies. If you don't know what an inchy is, they were all the rage a few years ago to make these little inch-sized pieces of artwork that you would then swap with people. Right, so let me just double check what's happening here. I'm just going to put this away a sec because I don't get ink on a card. My desk is so messy. Right, put you aside. Pop you aside a second. Get the cards out. Put the glue away. Right, so first card I made, sorry, it wasn't that other one that I said it was, that one, it was this one. So here we go. Final look. So out of that Stamp One Sheet Wonder that I did yesterday, we've got this long Slimline card with a darling little bee in the middle. So that's that one. Then we got that one. So that I cut from a section that sort of went down, 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 didn't it? So that one, then I had that one. Ish. No, was that from a piece that went like that? Yeah, maybe it was that way around. Oh no, it was this one. So that one is just pretty plain as well. So that one there went there, that one went there, or thereabouts-ish. Then that one came off the side there, and then that was the strip that came from there, and that came there, and that was there. So I'm just showing you how I cut the piece of paper up, all right? So that was how I did it. Right, let's take a better look at these then. So I ended up with two very plain ones. Well, I say plain. I didn't put any extra embellishing on them because I just felt that the stamped paper just was so pretty. It didn't need anything else. So that's those two. Then these ones we did do some extra embellishing with the stamped bee and the die cuts. And I think the contrast works really well. And we did the same with that bee too. So that little strip that was just sort of, you know, could very easily been thrown away, just makes that really nice kind of mid-border type thing. Then that piece, I mean, it wasn't kind of a spectacularly stamped piece because it didn't have any of those gorgeous pink flowers on, but, you know, works really well, having the butterfly as a focal point and having this as just sort of like a little bit of a background. Oh, I just love how that curves over. Got the little bell sort of doing that and then that. Oh, love it. And then this one very much reminds me of Susan Lavassa. The sort of thing she would do. And went for that little embellishment cluster down there on the left. So there we go. Oh, hi, Inika. Oh, lovely to see you. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. And I have a tiny little strip left over. And I've got 2 little squares. And some little, a couple of bees and things. That's not too bad. Right, really enjoyed that. Very bright, happy spring cards, methinks. Oh, that's a good screenshot, isn't it? Let's pop that on there. This can be my cover for my video. There we go. Let's see if I can get my fingers out of the way. Do that. There we go. Right, love all the cards, Ruth, each so pretty with different techniques. Good. My favourite ones are the honeycomb and the music ones. Thank you. All right, do you have any questions? Love how you individualise each card. Oh, thank you. Nicole, I also had 7 birds and an owl in my... Okay. Oh, sorry, you're talking about decorations, Nicole? I was reading your comment out of context then. Right, yes, that makes more sense. Oh, that's nice, Barb. Yes, enjoy them. Enjoy them hanging up. Oh, Shaz, you're going for antibiotics? Oh, sweetheart. Sorry to hear that. Thank you, Monica. Well, lovely to have your company again, guys. Sorry it's a bit of a longer one today, but it's kind of worth it. So, how long did it take me to stamp that last night? Probably about 45 minutes. So 45, so looking at sort of 2 hours, 2.5 hours to create 7 cards. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, it reminds you too much of a horsefly. Oh. Well, you'll have to make some new memories with bees. Yes, no, horseflies can be horrible things, can't they? Especially if they bite you or sting you. Not nice, yeah. Yep. I won't be sending you a B card then, Caroline. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa Attlee. Welcome. Please do come again and visit with us. So if you're not subscribed already, please do hit that subscribe button. Thank you for all the thumbs ups. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all my mods for reminding everybody. And thank you for all the hard work that you do for me. And let's have a look. Can I see how many thumbs ups I've got? Yeah, I've got 60. Whoa! And there's only 49 of you watching. There's something suspicious happening here. Oh dear. Right, good night everybody. Lovely to see you. Oh, now did I show you that? I did show you the butterfly earrings yesterday. Oh, the bee earrings yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, they've got more stuff on them now. They look a bit better. Oh, where have they gone? Oh, here they are. Look. So the other day I was trying to make earrings out of these. They've kind of got a little bit more of a sheen to them now. Oh, they look great under this lighting. There we go. Excuse my inky thumbs. So there we go. Right. Lots of love, y'all. Take care. See you all soon.